Gesture 3 deals with rounding the corner. Remember gesture 1, we took the lower swoop. That's that bottom half circle, if you will. And the gesture 2 was the over the top, the arc half circle. Well, that we don't have just these half circles, but we get one other element, and that's the turning the corner. How do we round our circular motion here at this upper point where we change direction? What happens sometimes in pianists that play in only the single dimension space is that when we get to the top and change direction, the hand has to stop in order to change direction. And that stop induces a tension. If instead we have the gesture to turn the corner, which is our circle, then that keeps us in motion. So there's no tension, there's no muscle fighting a muscle when we get to that stop point. So what we're looking for here then in rounding the corner is to put the turning gesture here whenever we change direction. So taking our circle then, we're going to drop with arm weight and we're going to round the corner here and come off. Drop and round the corner. So I have a downward motion of the arm weight, and then here coming around and I begin to walk in and float off at the end. There's an accent on the first note to remind us we need the arm weight. Now as we achieve the simplicity of this gesture, or the elegance of it, we might say, now we're going to increase the speed and feel it more in a single impulse. In fact, if we go really fast, we're going to feel that it's a single motion of a drop and floating off. The range of the circle is going to diminish the faster we go. And that's basic rule here, that all of the gestural motions become smaller in size as we go faster in speed. That's why sometimes you may say, I see a great artist and I'm not seeing these wrist circles. Well, when we go really fast, the circle becomes subdued in the speed, but it is still there because that's what's keeping the relaxation. And remember, that's also taking the drop of arm weight and distributing it very specifically over the finger that plays. So as we play these gestures, drop with arm weight and feel the walk into the thumb. Also note how this thumb takes a kind of a can opener approach. I like to use that with the students. So we're playing it relatively flat, but it moves into this tall look as we come through the thumb. So in summary then, our gestures, whether it be the gesture 1, the swoop, or the gesture arc, or here our turning the corner, these are allowing us to take the impulse of the arm weight and ripple that arm weight through every finger. And by making the circle appropriate, we balance that arm weight over the finger that plays. Practice them slowly, gradually build your speed, because we're setting up automatized routines, automation in the nervous system, so that these become neurological, motor skills that we don't have to think about. We concentrate now as we're learning them. They become automatic, and then we pull them up without concentration for use in our playing.